Guys, welcome to another Science Minute, and today we are teaming up to make some really awesome glow art, but with science. So first of all, what is the science behind glowing? Well, there's a lot of things that glow in nature. Jellyfish, deep sea creatures, even some species of fungi. But how does that happen? Well, that happens through a process called bioluminescence. But there's another way called chemoluminescence. Ever play with a glow stick? What do you have to do to get it started? Right, you gotta crack it and shake it. What's actually happening when you're cracking is there's a little glass vial inside that contains one kind of chemical, and the rest of the tube contains another. And when you crack it and shake it, you're mixing those two together and causing a chemical reaction, chemoluminescence. Bioluminescence is basically the same thing. It's just a chemical reaction that's happening inside the body of other animals. But what are some other things that can glow?
Other things that can glow are these highlighters, but we need help of this light right here that's called a black light. Now the light that you may see in the dark, and we'll show that in just a minute, is purple, but the light it emits is in the ultraviolet spectrum of light that is usually invisible to the human eye. So black light art is pretty trendy, and we're going to show you some examples of that when we come back in just a minute.
Yeah, because obviously we can't do it in here, because what are we missing? Darkness. Okay, so we went down to the digital dome so we can make things totally dark. So what I'm going to be doing is called light painting. So I have a camera that I have set up to have a long shutter speed. It's actually going to be about 5 seconds long. And I'm going to be using glow sticks and a couple of LED lights just taped around button batteries.
For this project of light art, you're going to need a UV light. I have a flashlight here, but you can also use a black light, the bar. And we'll also need some white paper and just regular highlighters.
All right, time to turn out the lights.
So to get started, we need a UV light, and I just have my black light flashlight here that I'm going to turn on. And you can see that the fluorescent highlighters glow here, but I have some samples right here just to show you the difference. This is the fluorescent highlighter on this side, and this is just a regular yellow marker. So even though both markers are yellow, the highlighter glows because it is fluorescent. And that's just to show you there. So right now, I'm going to draw a bioluminescent creature. And then we're going to hold it up to the black light and see it really glow. If that's not art, I don't know what is. And that's it. Simple as that. You just need a highlighter, a UV light, and some white paper.
So for light painting, I have my partner over there with a camera, and she has it on a slow shutter speed. And what I'm going to do is when I say go, she's going to click it, and for 5 seconds, it's going to collect the image. While that's happening, I'm going to move these around in a pattern, and we'll see what happens. Okay? Go. The more I move it around, the more the colors should be gathering. Okay, stop. Let's see how it turned out. Here's my finished product. As you can see, the long shutter speed captured all of the light that was moving, so you can see all the motions I was making. Now, I was just going in a random pattern, but you can do all kind of stuff. Can you make a circle? Can you give yourself wings? Can you spell out your name? Now, if you try spelling, remember you have to go backwards and make your letters backwards, which is really hard. But give it a try. You might find that you make something pretty magical. That was really cool. But in case it was hard to see while we were in there, I'm just going to review one more time what you need. So to make light painting, you need glow sticks, or I just put a couple of little LEDs around button batteries, or anything else that makes light. And you need a camera that has a long shutter time, a long shutter exposure. Get a grown-up to help you show how to do that. And as you saw in the video, I was just waving it around and made some really beautiful art. Thanks for joining us, and come back for another Science Minute.